I glanced around the empty office. Did I dare? No, I couldn't. I hesitated, shivering slightly from the cool draft of the large office building caressing my face. The shadows cast by the dim overhead lights seemed to buzz and nervously twitch, urging me to retreat. Taking a few tentative steps back, I peered down the entranceway. It resembled a void, its depths holding secrets I wasn't sure I wanted to uncover. It was eerily quiet, a stark contrast to the usual hum of activity when everyone was around. I stepped forward and stretched my arm out toward the doorknob, then pulled back. No, this was insane. What if I got caught? A sudden familiar vibration in my pocket made me jump. My phone illuminated my surroundings momentarily, casting a pale blue glow. The message was simple, yet it bore the weight of 1,000 implications. Where are you? The urgency of the situation pressed on me, but I knew I had to respond. Held up at work, on my way. I cursed under my breath. Why had I chosen today to stay late? Damn it. Knowing it was useless, I trudged down the hallway and tugged on the restroom door handle again. Locked. I stomped back to my new desk, my eyes irresistibly drawn to the imposing door of my new boss's office. Even though I'd not formally met him, the reputation of Harrison Astrid, the district attorney, was legendary in the city. Everyone seemed to have a story or an impression of him. Not all of them good. I was only assigned as his new paralegal this morning, and he had been away from the office all day at meetings. And I knew from his calendar that he was attending a social function this evening, so he wasn't expected back in the office until tomorrow morning. I bit my lip and once more peeped down the deserted hallway. My phone buzzed again. Hurry up. The club is filling up and they won't let you in soon. I had stayed late to prepare some files to make a good impression. Too late. Stupid security had locked the restrooms, and now I had no place to change out of my boring conservative blazer and skirt and into the black cocktail dress I had brought with me to work. I so rarely allowed myself the luxury of a night out with my friends. I really didn't want to miss this one. With one more nervous glance around the empty office floor, I let out a resigned sigh. Feeling the pressure of the night ahead and the urgency from my friends, I hesitated for just another beat. Screw it. I'd be really fast. No one would ever know. With shaking hands, I opened Mr. Astrid's office door. The creak of its hinges made me wince. The opulence of the room was overwhelming as I crept across the thick Persian carpet to his private executive bathroom. Gingerly turning the crystal and brass doorknob, I swung open the heavy oak door and flipped on the light. My mouth dropped open as I stepped inside. Quickly closing the door behind me, I just stood there for the longest moment, taking in the large, elegant space with the gorgeous green marble, gilt-framed mirror, and textured cream wallpaper. Were those real linen hand towels? I couldn't resist running my hand over them. What the hell? The ladies' room had dreary, putty-colored, painted cinder blocks with cracked linoleum floors. Shaking my head at how lucky the other half was, I thumped my pink gym bag on the counter and unzipped it, pulling out my carefully folded cocktail dress.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.